Hello everyone, welcome to Big Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're returning to this channel. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if any of you are here interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that can be found in the description box below this video and also in the pinned comment. You are going to find a link to my website as well as an email listed, so you can just send me an email if you want to book a tarot reading and I will get back with all the information necessary. So today we are going to be looking at what is going on in your connection. This is going to be a general reading for you guys. This is going to be a no contact reading. So for those of you who are currently in separation or not in contact with your person, we are going to be looking at what is going on there, what's happening in this connection. I do want to point out this is going to be maybe a little bit of a shadowy reading, because we are going to be using the Dark Mirror Oracle. So this Dark Mirror Oracle is going to be one of the decks that we are going to be using, and I have actually purchased this deck a long time ago, no, like a few months ago, and it was always the intention to do no contact or separation readings with this one, but it somehow didn't end up in play. But yeah, now I feel like I'm really called to use it. I feel like I have been putting it off long enough, so we are going to be getting messages with that one as well as our usual oracle and tarot decks. Alright, so we have three groups to choose from today. Group number one here is going to be the beautiful emerald crystal. And this beautiful emerald here for group number one. Then group number two, just put this one like that. Group number two is going to be the Chevron Amethyst. This is basically the dogtooth amethyst. It has a few little markings of white quartz mixed in there. So this one is going to be group number two. And then for group number three, we have the beautiful Malachite crystal. Not sure if you can see like all the beautiful markings on this crystal. It is truly a fascinating one. So this one is going to be here for group number three today. All right, so I would invite you to tune into the energy of your person, of your connection. You can just ask to tune into that and it's going to come to you naturally. And then you can just feel yourself guided to a specific crystal. You can also be guided to a specific timestamp. All the timestamps for each individual group are listed in the description box and also in the pinned comment below. So you can just scroll down below and click on your timestamp if you already know which group is for you. If you feel like you need a little bit more time, you can just drink a bit of water, do some heavy breathing, I wanted to say. Take a few deep breaths here to just clear yourself out, just to come towards this reading with an open mind and an open heart. I am going to, of course, bring you messages that are going to be sweet and gentle to your soul, but also very clarifying and deep as well. So yes, tune into yourself. You can ask also the question, what do you need to hear about most, or what do you need to know most at this time about your person, about your connection. All right, you can pause the video on this point if you feel like you need a little bit more time picking, and I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number one. If you picked this gorgeous emerald crystal for your reading today, this is going to be your tarot reading for your no contact situation. What are you dealing with right now and what's going on in this connection? So first of all, we are going to be drawing a couple of the Dark Mirror cards just to tap into the energy of what's currently going on here. What is happening between you two in your connection? What is the problem here? So Spirit, please, for group number one, what is the problem here with this separation? Thank you. Okay, so is this me? All right, we have is this me card. This is a strong mirroring that's going on between the two of you. Let's get you one more card, please, for group number one. For group number 1, please, Spirit. One left, one more card. For group number 1 here, for the no contact separation. Thank you. Masquerade. Okay, this is a very clear message that I'm getting here with these 2 cards. So, is this me? The Masquerade, Anger and Chains is here on the bottom of the deck. What I'm getting here is basically there is a strong mirroring going on and a strong denial about this person representing or showing you a part of your own self. With Masquerade here, this is what is being denied in this connection. So it's basically about pushing a part of yourself away here and feeling like chained to your own ego, feeling like your own ego is what you are, and that anything else, any other person that's outside of you is basically not a part of you. This energy that I'm feeling here between the 2 of you, what's going on currently, it is quite like an ego play. It feels like, you know, you are beginning to recognize a part of each other that is you, but at the same time it does feel like there is still a huge focus on denial here, just not wanting to recognize, not wanting to admit the bad parts of yourself or what you're seeing in the other person that is triggering you. I'm getting that is the biggest problem here. Yeah, it's basically about not wanting to sacrifice yourself, or not wanting to, your ego not wanting to sacrifice its own self-concept here in this relationship, in this connection. So let us dive deeper into the meaning of each of these cards, first of all. So with is this me? With is this me, I am getting there is some healing that is already happening in this connection between yourself and the person that you're in separation from. There is this beginning, at least from your part, so you who are watching this, there is this beginning of wanting to have healing, wanting to see what is really going on here, wanting to recognize yourself in the other person, wanting to heal this separation, this connection. There is this almost like an extended hand type of energy. Okay, I am willing to go here if you are willing to go here with me, or I am willing to go here to heal because I cannot take this anymore. It's that type of feeling, you know, almost like being pushed to the brink of what you are able to come to grasp with, you know. It's about being sort of pushed to the end and not having any other way to go but within, basically, to recognize that person that is triggering you, or that person that is hurting you, as a part of yourself, and through that initiate healing within yourself. So there is this beginning that's happening here with you. With Masquerade here, this is another aspect of the same story. It's basically that a part of you is still hidden very strongly from you because of your ego's involvement, or because of, you know, pride or anger or whatever, any type of emotion that's basically keeping you in chains, any type of emotion that's basically keeping you stuck and not able to recognize what is really happening here between yourself and your person here. With Masquerade, I'm getting like your person or yourself, you're not being authentic also in the external world. So I am getting like there is a strong mirroring aspect that's going on here between the 2 of you. And I feel like a big part of this is having to do with what is going on in the external world with Masquerade. With Masquerade, I'm getting like, okay, you 2 can be maybe in contact in the astral dimension, and in that dimension it can be quite smooth and well, for example, for some of you. And then when you meet in the physical, it's just, you know, you both put on a specific energy, a specific vibe of your ego, you know, of who you are in this situation, of who you're presenting yourself as. And this is creating trouble here with Masquerade, with your ability to recognize one another, with your ability to reconcile with one another, because it's like you're putting on a mask in the external, in the social realm. When you 2 meet, it's like I'm a completely different person. I'm not this person that you know from the astral dimension. I'm not this person with an open heart, ready to receive you. There is a blockage here with masquerade. There is this feeling of having to put on a mask or having to represent yourself in a specific way so that you are accepted as a part of society. It's that type of feeling with masquerade here, basically. And all of that, underlying all of that, is basically anger and chains here. It's again resistance with anger. It's the energy of not wanting to do the work, which is something that we all get, so don't feel bad about any of this. There is resistance there also about your person, why they have hurt me in such a manner, and that's basically in both parties that I'm getting. And then we have chains here as well, and this chains is like you are held back, or you are chained to the past version of your own self, which is something that is healing, which is something that is being made aware of, and through that you are breaking those chains. But still, what is happening, why you are still in separation or in no contact with this person, is because of those chains. It's because of ego, basically, to put it like the bottom line of all of this. It's basically the ego is wanting to preserve its own self-image, and therefore it's not allowing you to open your heart so easily to the other person here. So yeah, this is basically what I'm picking up here for you guys. I feel like this has been overall just super intense to maybe hear or to listen to. So I do feel like I want to just give you some more chill or easygoing cards, or just use some of the chill, easygoing decks. So let's see what's going on with your person now. So what is going on with them, please, Spirit? Anything else? What's going on here for group number 1, please? What's going on with their person currently? I feel like it's just shuffling this. I feel like your person is really hurting. There feels like there's a lot of sadness here still in this connection. Like words unsaid. I'm getting just words unsaid. That's a big part. Adjacent possibilities. We have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, reversed. Let's see what else. Maybe one more card, please, Spirit. Okay, we have action here then. So action, and underneath action we have journey, reverse, door to value, healer of the ages. Okay, so there is this intention towards healing here. I feel like your person is seeing many different possibilities of how this relationship can go, how it can develop. With adjacent possibilities, I feel like they are searching for a way out. Yeah, they're searching in the external world for some type of validation, some type of release from this connection, while not fully realizing that what they should be looking for is to be found within. With this card, I am getting like your person does feel like they have to run away from themselves. This is also why they're running away from you. So what's going on here? It's basically they are trying to run away from themselves here, trying to find ways to distract themselves with, basically they can't stand being in this light sphere, this light door, which is where you are when you are in contact with one another. You are sort of mirroring or sort of showing light on each other. And what happens when light is shown on us, it illuminates our shadows. So you cannot put a light on an object without it making another shadow. So this is something that you do have to remember. Light is always going to initiate also a shadow. And if you heal something and approach your person, or heal something and approach them in the astral dimension, it's going to initiate another shadow. So it's always like this process of unfolding that's going on. And what's going on here with this person, they're trying to sort of run away from their shadow currently. They're trying to run away from things that they have denied about themselves or disowned, or things that they don't want to deal with right now. They're sort of trying to distract themselves with other possibilities, entertainment, food, drinks, friends, work, whatever they can find. Basically, they're trying to distract themselves here. that's just one aspect of what they're doing, because the other aspect is also they are willing to take action towards healing, but at the same time it feels like sometimes it's a lot easier to just distract themselves with other things in life than to take action and to do healing. But overall, I'm getting like your person is willing to initiate healing. They are willing to work on themselves. I feel like here with the solar plexus, so third chakra reversed, I am getting like your person has really suffered a blow to their ego in this connection with you, or recently. It feels like they have suffered a loss in their self-esteem, suffered a loss in their, as I said, self-concept, but also they have suffered, a great loss of confidence. Maybe something happened between you two lately that has really just diminished their ability to understand themselves or to feel good about themselves. But overall, I am getting like they are willing to take action, and what I'm getting here is basically they are willing to initiate the lighter side of this relationship, the lighter side of this connection. The shadow is here, but it is sort of falling behind now. It feels like the light is going to be prevailing in your connection. This person is going to come towards the light, but it does feel like right now they feel like they have to lick their wounds on, almost, with adjacent possibilities here. Like they have to take an inner journey is what I am getting with you guys. Okay, so what else? What do I want here? I want this deck. I feel like I just want to give you guys oracle cards throughout this reading. Maybe we're going to be getting a few tarots as we go along, but first of all, let's just get you one of these oracles. So Spirit, please, for group number 1, what's going on with their person currently? What's going on with their person? Thank you. We have blessings. Okay, they're trying to focus on the blessings of this situation. They're trying to focus on the lighter side, as I said. They are trying to focus on what good have you brought into their life, what good has this relationship or this hurt brought into their life. They're trying to sort of combat this anger, this chains energy, and they are trying to find a home in their life, their day-to-day life here as it goes. All right, so let's now dive into the tarot. So please, Spirit, for group number 1, what's going on here? What's going on with this no contact situation with their person? For group number 1's person, what's going on here currently? Thank you. All right, so we have the 7 of Cups reversed. We have the Hermetic Tarot reversed here. Okay. This is a strong energy. I feel like this energy is, it feels like it's a loss of imagination, how things can be better. And also with the Hermetic Tarot, it feels like this person is maybe trying to not be in contact with you too much. They are trying to, I feel like, heal on their own. They're trying to lick their wounds on their own. It feels like they cannot come into contact with you because they feel like that would initiate or open up a new cycle between the two of you, which would then again lead towards hurt. But what I'm getting here is definitely that they are trying to focus on the light. They're trying to focus on the blessings of this connection. But at the same time, it feels like they are not wanting to come forward or to initiate anything actively, at least, because they feel like it would just have the cycle repeat itself. With the Hermetic Tarot, I'm getting that strong imagery here. But yeah, like they are open to, just meeting you passively. If you meet on the street, for example, this person is not going to be hostile towards you or anything like that. I feel like they are still holding very sweet thoughts of you. They don't feel horrible towards you in any way. This person is very, very sweet. They feel like they appreciate you a lot with these blessings, but at the same time they don't want to initiate anything. They don't even want to dream up scenarios of you two meeting or wanting to sort of initiate any type of fantasy between the two of you meeting, because it feels like it would just lead to more hurt. it would just lead to more anger. It would just lead to them and maybe even you being more lost in your own chains. So yeah, what I'm getting here is this is coming towards a conclusion. This is beginning to sort of be unraveled for them, but it's still like, it feels like this person needs to focus on themselves, like they need to heal on their own before they are willing to initiate another chapter between the two of you. So it feels like they just need to do this on their own here. It feels like they need to just communicate with their guidance, with their support system, with their friends, family, whoever it is that is their support system. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, which is making me feel like this person is definitely focusing a lot on the spiritual side of things. They're trying to find answers, guidance currently in their own life through spirit animals, for example, or through some type of spiritual guidance here, at least with the High Priestess coming through for you guys. So yeah, let's see if anything else, Spirit, here. Yeah, we have the Devil. The Devil is still quite a big part of this person's life. It feels with the Devil, it's that energy of being in chains, of being sort of tied down by your, let's say, addictions or by habits. Habits is a much better way of explaining this energy. So they are tied down by their habits, by how they are usually orienting themselves in the world, what type of objects call their attention, what they are used to doing here. And it does feel like with the Devil here, they are also trying to find some solace in these things that they are used to doing, just to make themselves feel better, just to feel a little bit better over this whole situation. With the Devil, I am getting they still do have strong feelings for you, especially this being next to the High Priestess here. They are definitely thinking about you a lot in the astral, even though with the Seven of Cups, it's almost like they don't want to. So it's like a strong resistance here, which is maybe also why anger is there. There is strong resistance here with the Seven of Cups, but towards basically having any fantasies about you, which are usually of a very sensual, sexual nature here with the Devil. They're trying to hold themselves back or sort of shut those thoughts down whenever they do occur between the two of you. I'm getting that, yeah, this person would want another emotional beginning with you, but the Princess of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is the Page of Cups, and the Page is often, for me, also the beginning of something, you know, it's a wish towards something new to begin, which is around the emotional, intimate sphere of our existence. So yeah, this person, I am getting like they do want something more, they do want something more tender with you. They don't want to repeat the old cycles. So it's almost like even as we have these cards here, it's almost like they want to move from this dark side here towards the light. They want to move here, you know, they want to live on the bright side of life with the horse as well. But it's also like you can't have light without the shadow type of energy. So they are trying to understand or trying to grasp how they have to dive deep within this darkness to be able to come out on the light side and to be able to, you know, live here in joy and peace, in love, which is what they are wanting, which is also the energy that they are sometimes in strong contact with, either through you, through other aspects of their life. You know, they are manifesting this, it feels like, but at the same time there is still some almost like residue of things that they have not looked at completely there, that are still sort of, let's say, running their life a bit with the Devil here. But overall, this person is focused here with the Princess of Cups on love. They are focused on connection, they're focused on intimacy, they're focused on sensual and heart-based emotions towards you and towards other people here as well. Okay, so what I want now, I want to give you guys some guidance. I am going to be using the Teal Swan Frequency Tarot for this. So let's see here for group number 1, please, Spirit. Let's see what type of guidance they need here for this person, this connection. So let's see. Spirit, please, for group number 1. For group number 1, what guidance do they need? What guidance does group number 1 need here, please, Spirit? Okay, thank you. We have Catcher. Let's get you one more card, please, for guidance. Thank you. We have self-exploration here. All right. Very interesting energy. So we have nostalgia on the bottom of the deck as well. So you guys might be suffering from nostalgia, might be thinking about your person a lot at this time as well. It's like they are on your thought a lot, because I feel like you are still very energetically connected. That's something that you're not going to be able to run away from. I feel like this is a strong connection with, is this me? This might be your soulmate, someone who really sort of triggered you, or you triggered each other very strongly. It can also be a twin flame, which is often a very energetically taxing, triggering connection to have. As well as, you know, all of the blessings that it does give you through that, and with just having that person in your life, it's a true blessing. Yeah, it can also just be a karmic situation for others of you. So there are, I feel like, a lot of possibilities of approaching this connection, a lot of types of relations that are here in this group. So do take what resonates. Do listen to your intuition always about which part of this reading is for you and what resonates for you here. So let's look at your guidance now with the Catcher. So this card in the upright means you are currently being inhibited by negative thoughts about yourself. All right, so you are unable to be yourself without reserve because you are afraid of your own disapproval and the disapproval of others at this time. So the Spirit is wanting to tell you that the voice of self-criticism has grown far too loud for you currently, and you might be even hurting yourself with your own self-criticism at this time. So you might be laboring under the misconception that you're not good enough, and if you punish yourself enough, you will be good, things like that, for example. But also Spirit wants to tell you that the voice that hurts you is trying to keep you good so that you will be loved. So it's always important to recognize, to understand where this self-critic is coming from, so that you can alchemize it and change it into something that suits you, that's something that is working with you, not against you here. So it is trying to help you always, this voice of yours. But by trying to help you, it is hurting you instead also. But you know, this voice, this part of you doesn't necessarily know that it is hurting you here. But Spirit definitely here wants to tell you that now is the time to be compassionate, forgiving, and patient with yourself. Now is the time to find approval for yourself, approval for the things that you don't necessarily like about yourself, or things that you are trying to hide away from yourself, or even from the world here, with Masquerade coming through for you. All right, so then we have number 51. This is self-exploration. So let me just hold it up to you guys. So self-exploration here, number 51. This card came through upright as well. So this one is basically wanting to tell you that it is a time to search within the different aspects of yourself for the purpose of self-discovery. So you're being called within yourself at this time to a place of total self-awareness on a spiritual, mental, and physical level. Keep in mind that you are a multidimensional being, and so there are multiple angles from which the self can be approached. You are meant to see yourself more clearly by looking within yourself for the answers at this time. This is also a time to be contemplative, to be very introverted, to be very reflective. Now is a good time to get help from someone who can assist you to go within and explore yourself as well. Spirit wants to tell you that you are living too much of your life in a state of subconscious reactivity currently. It is time to make yourself known to yourself more, to sort of iron out that subconscious negativity here with anger and chains. That's definitely very apparent. So make yourself known to yourself more. What are you trying to masquerade? What is this chains? What are you chained to? What have you chained yourself to? Always remember that you are the ones who have put on those chains, and you are the one who can break them just as easily. So be open to the idea that no matter how much self-exploration you have done in the past, you still don't know yourself well enough at this current time. We are always in this flux of understanding of ourselves and trying to better ourselves, trying to know ourselves even more. And yeah, like even myself, I am always evolving, I'm always shifting, I'm always changing here, and I'm always trying to recognize, explore different parts of myself. And also it's important here with both of these cards to find acceptance for them. So acceptance for the things that tell you, you know, you shouldn't be doing that, or you shouldn't be taking a rest right now, you should be working. You know, that it's important to accept that part of yourself as something that's valid, but something that's not necessarily going to be a thing that is acted upon at that time, because you do need self-love, you do need self-care, you need to take care of yourself. All right, so that's what Spirit is trying to tell you here, to explore yourself, but to also approach yourself in a more compassionate way, especially if you have been dealing with some, you know, inner speech that has been a little bit harsher towards your own self recently. So that's all I have here for you, my group number 1, my beautiful, lovely beings. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for connecting with me. I hope this reading wasn't too harsh in terms of this dark mirror energy. These messages with these cards can be very, very harsh to hear. And I really hope, you know, they weren't too much to hear at this time, or at least if they were a lot, you know, they helped you gain some clarity and understanding here. So I do hope this resonated. Let me know how this was in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, click the little notification bell so that you can be notified when I post another video. Other than that, if you're wishing to book a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that is in the description box below this video, as well as in the comment below. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. Other than that, I'm wishing you all the best on your life journey. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you to all of our spirit guides, spiritual teams, and ancestors for allowing us to channel these messages today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. And I'm hoping to connect with you again, group number 1, in another one of my videos. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 2. So if you picked this beautiful Chevron Amethyst for your reading today, this is going to be your tarot reading for your current no contact situation with your person. So as said in the beginning of this video, in case you missed it, this is going to be a little bit of a shadowy read. We are going to be using the Dark Mirror Oracle here. So this Oracle deck, I have purchased this one a long time ago, but never really used it because it's quite harsh, it's quite shadowy, it's quite, you know, it's a little bit difficult. The energy is very strong, very dark often, but I feel like it really works for these types of readings where there is a no contact, because there is often an issue that is present, that is in the subconscious, that is in the shadow realms. And what we are going to be doing here in this reading is basically we are going to be diving deep into the shadow here through this deck to just try to find some answers, to try to find some clarity, and also to give you guys some guidance on your path here today. All right, so Spirit, please, for group number 2 here, what's going on here with their person? What's going on here? Why is there no contact situation here between them? What's going on here, Spirit, please, for group number 2? So what's going on here for group number 2? I'm getting the energy of someone not really wanting to deal with this. You know, it's like, no, I don't even want to. I don't even want to deal with this. We have the Temple of my body here with number 2. So let's see what else, if there's anything else that wants to be coming through. I feel like there is just a person that's having strong resistance towards this. Like strong, just I don't even want to type of energy. And we have number 16, Black Flower Fragrance. All right, so let's see what wants to come through here. All right, there is also an interesting energy here on the bottom of the deck, and it is hiding your true self here on the bottom, number 14. I'm going to take this one here, and we're going to basically be considering this one as your overall energy, or the energy that is shared between yourself and your person here. All right, with the temple of the body, let's just start in the beginning and then work our way up. With the temple of the body, of my body here, the moon phase is the first quarter moon, and the stage of this card is often the stage of depression. So basically, this card is, the message here is, the overall message is, I feel I am not worth enough, or I feel like I'm not good enough. So it does feel like there is an energy of not being good enough for the other person. That is the overall theme of this connection. So yes, this card is about the darkness in the body as well. Culture can make us take distance from what is our corporality, so corporeality of the body. So many religions and also customs, for instance, do demonize sensual activity, sexual activity in many different ways. They lace it with guilt, as an assassin laces food with poison, for example. Yeah, basically on the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving it away for nothing, or things like that, you know. And it happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another, or more simply, when we do things like being too lazy to eat healthily, or too lazy to exercise, too lazy to not take care of ourselves in a good manner. This card is basically here talking about all of those things. The overall message is, our body is a temple, it cannot be defiled. So this card is calling you basically towards taking maybe a shower, raise your chin, and to feel proud of your body, of what your body represents to you here. Yeah, I feel like there might have been something in relation to the body, in relation to the physical overall, that has been a problem here in this connection. Maybe the way that you interacted with one another was not really accepting the beauty of sensuality, beauty of being with one another, or recognizing the importance of sharing the physical life with one another here. I feel like there is definitely some repression here when it has to do with the sexual acts, because this card is definitely strongly about the sensual sexual activity of the body and allowing the body to express itself. And this one, you know, hiding your true self. It's also about just hiding your true interests, hiding your true thoughts, hiding your true desires, for example. It's almost like trying to hold yourself back from really sharing, or from really being honest about who you are, and doing that, sharing that honesty. This one does feel like it's a little bit almost like manipulative, trying to get your desires met through other ways, not being straightforward. So it feels like that's the main block or the main issue in this connection, as well as feeling like you're not worthy, or feeling like you're not good enough for the other person. So it might be like you yourself have this, or your person has this, or maybe both of you have this a little bit, like feeling like, okay, they are so good, putting them on a pedestal, and then you're trying to sort of compare yourself to them. But just comparing yourself to them is just such a diminishing, self-diminishing way to go towards this. Like, you're not giving yourself any good aspects or any good possibilities to occur or come out of that when you try to just go into the story with comparison and comparing yourself to the other person. Do remember, you are worthy on your own. You are special on your own. There is no need to compare yourself to anyone, because you are already perfect as you are. And if there were, no need for you here, or for your issues, or for your, personality, your own being, your own expression of your individual self, of your own authentic self, there would be no you. So remember, you are unique. There is no one here like you, because the universe is not going to create two of the same people. And that just makes you very unique. That makes you special. That makes you just worthy and important to share this life with other people. Then we have here the black flower fragrance energy. This energy is the energy of the full moon, which is the energy of completion here. So things are resolving for you. I feel like this energy here, because I just wanted to point out, because this energy is the energy of depression, this is the energy of anger, and this is the energy of acceptance. So it's like the stages of grief that we have going on here. It's almost like you have gone through all of these steps, or at least you or your person who has gone through all of these steps, sort of depression, oh shit, this is over, or this has had this negative result. And then they have went through anger, oh damn, I'm so angry about it, blah, blah. And then we have here acceptance, sort of accepting this, learning to live with it, basically. I feel like this is just such a sad way of learning to live with it, because the desire feels like it's not met. The desire is still there. You cannot heal yourself out of a desire. That's a really important thing for this group. You cannot heal yourself out of a desire, and this can go for you and your person here. Okay, so black flower fragrance. This card is saying the world is unfair. F off, dear world, F you. I'm hearing the song, I don't know by who, like A, B, C, D, E, F, U. It goes like that. It sort of goes bleep you and your car and your sister and your mom and your da 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 da. I'm not sure what exactly it's called. It's A, B, C, D, E, F or something like that. It's a very cute song. I really love it. But yeah, that's the song that came to mind. It's about like being angry at the world for having this happen to you, or for having this happen between the two of you. What is the medicine of this card? Let me tell you a little bit about the medicine. So the medicine of this card is basically talking about love, and love being not like a white dove. Love can also be ugly, basically, is what this card is saying. Love can also be difficult. But even that has value in itself. This is what this card wants to say. So it's about really finding value in the difficult times, finding value in the hardships, finding value in the bad and the ugly here in this connection. And through that, allowing yourself to transform, allowing yourself to shift yourself towards what you need to be. I feel like that's the overall energy here that you two are moving through. I feel like this is a very transformative pile in terms of this energy between you and your person. This has initiated a lot of growth between the two of you here, especially since we have such a strong transition here. We have the strong full moon energy here, and then with this one, I feel like what's the moon phase for this one again, Spirit? Which is like the third quarter, yes, but it is acceptance as well. So it's like you have gone through difficulty with your person here, but also you have learned to find acceptance here with this card coming through. Another thing with this card, let's just focus a little bit more on this one before we move into the other oracles or other tarot decks. So this card is saying, or its message is, hiding is keeping things inside. Lack of trust becomes lack of hope. So there must be a limit here in what you can express, what you can give out. The energy here is basically you could be in front of a mirror, or you could hide behind the mirror, yet you choose to be the mirror. So you choose to be this, remember, always. It's also a very understanding energy, so there's a lot hiding behind this card. It's also very understanding because it's saying that hiding is a survival instinct. But Spirit is again trying to sort of challenge you and ask, do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? There is like this reality that not everyone is going to accept you if you're truly honest and truly are yourself. But also, those people who truly do accept you, they are going to be the right people for you, so you don't have to hide anymore. Even though it's difficult, those people are going to stand by you because they are your pack. They are the people who are choosing to be with you here. So yeah, it's also like it's blissful and it's a pleasure to really be yourself, but it is also very difficult. It's also difficult because contradictions are not easy, you know, too contradictory to be easy, for example, as one of these messages, being too complicated to be comfortable to be around, too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. For example, you can be the sun, you can be the moon, you can be the door, you can be the road, you can be the butterfly on the brick. You know, you can be whatever, but also the right people are going to be the ones who are going to come to you, who are going to stick with you here, even, and no matter how complicated you are, if you choose to be the butterfly or a brick, the next second, you know, that's completely fine. The right people are going to understand. They're going to sort of shift through those flows with you, and they're going to find value on that for themselves as well. And then what I'm getting here is definitely there is value in how you're feeling towards this person. There is value in this transformative quality that you're going through. I feel like this whole energy, it's a very transformative energy, and I feel like you are both just going through waves upon waves upon waves upon waves here. So it feels like it's almost like a wave inception, like surfing the waves inception here with this pile. It's like you at one point decided, okay, I'm going to try to surf on this wave, and I'm going to go there, surf this wave. Okay, then you almost come down or to the surface, then you sort of go into another, let's say, reality, and start shifting towards another wave, towards another wave, another wave, another wave. And it's always like it's a strong transformation that's occurring here in this group. I'm going to give you guys some Lovers Oracle for this group as well, because I am feeling there's a lot of love that is shared between the two of you. There's this aspect, this shadow of it not being fully expressed here, but I am definitely getting like there is so much love here between the two of you. There is so much like perseverance that I'm getting here with the two of you. It's like I'm going to continue surfing till I get to this person, till this is cleared up, you know, till I can be with them. And this is what's coming through both of you here. Spirit, please, for group number 2 here, what type of messages do you have for them? From their person, from Spirit, anything that wants to come through here. Okay, Spirit wants to talk about reflection. They want to talk about time. So we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best here. So Spirit is asking you to contemplate a bit, to give some time to this connection, give some time. You're trying too hard, give it some time. So yeah, quite straightforward here. Give it time with the energy. Try not to compare yourself too much. Spirit is saying, try not to compare yourself to this person, because this person already sees you as perfect, as it's already like you have inherent value for this person, and they have trouble with their own self-value then. So it's like a strong mirroring aspect that's going on here. And you might be seeing this person as, you know, someone good, someone wonderful, someone you have put on a pedestal, but they don't feel like that towards themselves. Then we have the card wait. So wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I feel like all of these cards are basically just upon waiting, allowing nature to take its course. It's like, you know, this whole shift that you two have been going through. We have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So Spirit is saying that you have released a lot. It's important that you are aware of this, that you are aware of how much you have already released, how much you have already healed, how much you have already fixed in this connection, how much you have fixed by persevering with this person, by still sort of being with them throughout all of this, you know, through going through these stages. It's important, and it's something that has shifted you, even if you don't fully know that, you know, if you have forgotten, or if you have not celebrate that for yourself. Like Spirit wants you to celebrate that you have healed so much in this connection already. This is like a pile that needs to be more appreciative of its own self. You need to appreciate yourself more here. So let's see, does your person have any message here? We have healing. Imagine, oh, we have balance, okay? We have healing, we have balance. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this moment. And we also have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And yeah, I'm getting like there has been a lot of challenge here. There has been a misbalance, definitely in this connection, because there has been a lot of challenges lately, but not enough support. So what gives Spirit? What's up with that? Why is there no support here? So let's see what wants to come through with tarot now. I'm just keeping on the oracle is not getting you enough tarot. That so sorry about that, not getting tarot in here. All right, so group number 2, what's going on with their person? What's going on here, please? Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is a good energy. It feels like your person is quite in a good space, not fully fulfilled yet, but at least, you know, in terms of financial abilities, in terms of health, in terms of wealth, they are quite good. They are good. I heard Gucci. So they are good. I feel like maybe not so good in terms of emotions, but we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is again sort of a very wealthy energy, very understanding, very slow energy as well. It does feel like this person is someone who is a very slow mover, so slow to take action, slow to do anything, which is also something that might have initiated blockages or problems in this connection between the two of you, something that has maybe led to a separation or no contact. Maybe you got hurt because this person was super slow, or you know, they just didn't get round to you on time and there was some hurt because of that. But there is definitely the energy of this person being super slow. They might be an earth sign, so they might be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. But overall, I'm getting like they are definitely very focused on the physical, the financial, wealth, health, and so on at the current time. They are very focused on finances. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. They don't have clarity on this connection. It feels like this is a very introspective card, like they don't have internal clarity upon this connection at all. It does feel like they are running away from trying to contemplate, trying to reflect on this connection by basically living more in the external or living more in the physical dimension here, sort of moving up in the physical but not moving up in terms of reflection of their own life, in terms of their heart. But also we have the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, they are willing to reach out. I feel like even though they don't have this clarity here, we're going to be getting a clarifier for this one, by the way. They're willing to reach out here with the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person does recognize that they have love for you. They want to make things right with justice. Here on the bottom we have Libra energy, so they want to make things right for you. We have the Ten of Wands, so something is quite difficult currently, very taxing on them, pulling on their energy strongly. But yeah, they definitely want to initiate healing. They want to have balance in this connection here. And they definitely do appreciate you. They love you. They want to reach out in an emotional level towards you. So let's see, what deck do I want to use for this? Let's use the Osho. So Queen of Swords there, Spirit. What's going on here with this Queen of Swords, please? What's going on, please? The Queen of Swords energy, what is happening here? Okay, we have success reversed. We have ordinariness upright. Again, Pentacle energy. So success reversed is basically talking about this person doesn't believe in themselves that they can have this relationship. They feel like they are not good enough, basically, to put it plainly. They are too ordinary. They do prefer to live a life that is different from yours. It's what they are thinking about. So they feel like they don't even want to pursue anything too strongly, or they do want to pursue something here, but at the same time they are questioning whether they are good enough. They are questioning how you see them here in this connection. They feel like they don't have a chance with you here with the success, to be quite honest, but at the same time with ordinariness, like they feel like they might be too ordinary for you. Let's get you some more cards, because I'm getting like they do want to move towards you, even though it might not be a successful venture. So Spirit, please, why is the Queen of Swords here in this group? We have the Empress shown to us. So they see you as someone, okay? They see you as someone very beautiful, very wonderful. Then we have the breakthrough coming here. So yeah, with the breakthrough, we have creativity again, the Empress on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person, what they need to realize is that they are good enough, basically. Yeah, like they have to initiate some type of internal growth, internal breakthrough, to be able to come to terms with their own self. This is all just about themselves. It has very little to do with you, this Queen of Swords. It's about them understanding their own internal world better, and them understanding that they are good enough for you. Even though they do see you as the Empress card with creativity, they have to realize that they are good enough for you here to step towards you, that they are not ordinary, or that this ordinariness of theirs is valuable, it's a gift, and that they can have success here. So yeah, they should basically stop those thoughts that are about shooting themselves in the foot, and sort of stop believing and start believing, sorry, did I say stop? They should start believing that something beautiful can be born out of this connection. And this is basically a breakthrough that they are going to be having, that they don't have quite just yet, or they are in the brinks of sort of moving towards that energy here. But yeah, that's basically what I'm getting here. They need to have some type of an aha moment, some type of realization that, okay, this energy that I'm bringing into this connection, this is valuable, and this person wants me as well. And that's also going to help them to move towards you here with the Knight of Cups, because I'm getting like this strong energy of them wanting this. They definitely want to move towards you with the Knight of Cups here. They feel very emotionally bonded with you. Yeah, we have closure, and they are also wanting closure. They want understanding between the two of you to happen, which is also the Justice card. They want things ironed out. They want to be understood. They want to understand you. I'm getting like this is an overall just a very emotional, beautiful energy that this person is currently in here with closure. It's a very tender energy. It's very gentle towards you and towards them as well. It's about just approaching this with an open mind, an open, beautiful heart, just trying to really listen to you, really hear you, really see you, and to have that be reciprocated for themselves as well. So overall, like this person's energy, it's in a beautiful space towards you. They want to do things that are right for both of you here with justice. And yeah, they just want to approach this whole connection in a very powerful, meaningful way that does not lead to any more hurt between the two of you. So it feels like the intentions are overall very beautiful for this connection. Let's see, let's just get you one last card here. Yeah, we have transformation. As I said before, you two have been going through so much transformation, and we have grieving on the bottom of the deck, and also grieving for this connection, for yourselves here, for the past versions of your own selves. This connection feels like it has been super transformative, and it has made you realize your strength here. It made you really tap into that strength, really recognize how strong you truly are when you do have to fight for your own self, or when you are forced to do these types of healing work and these types of processes that are very, very difficult to do. So kudos to you, my beautiful soul here, my beautiful group number 2. And I'm getting like this is a strong energy, very, very strong, and it is not something to just brush off as, yeah, it has been a lot of healing. Like, no, you did a lot of work here already. I can feel it because it has strong layers to it. So Spirit is congratulating you here as well. And things are coming to you. Beautiful things are coming to you in the future. So do be aware of that as well. You know, it's not all going to be just pain. You do have beautiful things coming to you, and things are going to start shifting, transforming with your person quickly here as well. You know, they are open to more. We have the act of action with the Knight here, and this act is open to love. It is an act that has that connotation of love and intimacy already inherent within itself. All right, so let's give you just some guidance to finish up this reading now. So guidance for group number 2 here. We have self-love. Okay, so self-love. Anything else? The Spirit is basically saying, no, that's good, that's enough. So self-love for you guys. Okay, they also want me to read about this one. So the higher purpose is also what we are going to be looking at. I was just sort of nudged. Okay, do this as well now for Spirit. Okay, so self-love first of all. This card, upright, means the answer is self-oriented love at the moment. You need to appreciate yourself, make feeling good the number one priority in your life currently. Give yourself permission to have what you really want. Stop trying to get love from people who have none to give. Your deserving was never in question, so you do have to remember that. The time has come to learn how to love yourself, not because no one else will love you, but because you are in a relationship with yourself for the rest of your life, my beautiful group number 2. And a relationship without love is no relationship at all. You need to have that beautiful relationship be developed within you, because that's also like the baseline for every single relationship in your life. And it's just also such a beautiful energy to be in when you are able to be self-loving, when you're able to just appreciate and love yourself for who you are and be with yourself for who you are and what you are. And then we have higher purpose. Here, this card is basically wanting to say the following. So the first step in finding meaningful purpose in every aspect of your life is to open the door to the aspect of you which chose into this life in the first place, which is your eternal, the non-physical self or part of you. Spirit wants to say that if you are unintentionally cut off from your awareness of this side of yourself, this will sound like a tall order, but it is really as easy as what I will tell you now. And I'm reading this from the booklet now, by the way. So be brave enough to acknowledge and accept what it is that you feel truly passionate about. What it is that makes you feel happy, what makes you feel passion. When you are feeling joy or passion, it is because you have found resonance with that aspect of yourself. The soul that chose to come into this life, and thus you are in alignment with your higher purpose then. So your purpose with respect to what you are meant to be doing here in this world, in this life currently, will literally all fall in your lap, and it will all fall in place when you commit to living life at the mercy of your own passion and joy. So basically the message here is follow your joy, follow what makes you feel good. These two go very well together. You know, self-love is also basically follow your joy, and follow your joy is basically what would someone who loves themselves do here. So these are basically like interchangeable energies, you know. Your self-love will inevitably lead you towards your higher purpose. If you focus on self-love, you will end up an enlightened being, believe me. You will end up finding and being in contact with your purpose, no matter what, you know. It's like it's going to happen. So trust in yourself, focus on what would someone who loves themselves do at all times. And yes, that's it, my beautiful group number 2. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for sharing your energy with me today. Thank you so much for being here, for being brave enough to listen to these messages of no contact situation and for diving deep with me on this channel. I want to thank all of our spirit guides, spiritual teams, and ancestors for allowing us to channel these beautiful messages for you today. Thank you so much for being present, for being available. And also, as the YouTube mantra goes, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification bell if you haven't already. If you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that can be found in the description box below this video. Make sure to check that out if you're interested, my beautiful group number 2. And I'm sending you off with a lot of love, a lot of joy, a lot of light. I'm hoping to connect with you soon in another one of my videos. Thank you for being here. Namaste, and hoping to see you and connect with you soon once again. Bye. Mwah. Hello, beautiful group number 3. If you picked this gorgeous malachite crystal for today, this is going to be your reading about what's currently going on in this connection. So why is there this separation, no contact situation going on currently? So we're going to be using the Dark Mirror Oracle. I want to just give off a little bit of a disclaimer. This is quite a shadowy deck. This, even the imagery is, quite shadowy, quite dark. It's called the Dark Mirror here for a reason. And I have not been wanting to, use this one for a little bit because, it's got some heavy messages often. It's very difficult. But I feel like it's time to give it a go for us. So let's see what comes through here. So Spirit, please, for group number 3 here, what is going on here? Why is there this no contact situation? What's going on between group number 3 and their person? What's going on here? What can you tell us? What light can you shine on this? Okay, envious, gluttony, and we have revenge. Okay, this feels like it's about envy, jealousy. Most of all, what's the blockage? Let's get you one more card. I feel like I'm going to be getting like 4 cards for this group here, for group number 3, please, Spirit. Group number 3, because it's almost like these two sort of go together. These two are a very similar energy. Okay, so Spirit, please, for group number 3, what's going on here? Okay, we have obsession, we have naked before the stars. Again, I'm going to put these like that. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have the Triumph of Lies. Okay, wow. We have Masquerade here as well. Yeah, let's just take all of these. Oh, we have no, I won't cry for you here. Oh my God, this is already like a whole reading within itself. I'm going to try to keep it fairly short here, just trying to pick up the energy that's happening here. So what is happening here? Why is there no contact? Why is this situation still being prolonged here? That there are many different aspects. As you can see, we have so many cards. But one of the aspects is like for some of you there is a third party, or there is a third thing that is interfering here with this connection, especially with this envious gluttony card. The envious gluttony card is giving me the energy of really wanting to be with this person, but somehow not being able to be with them due to external events. Like this external event, this can be like a third party. For example, this person can be in another relationship, they can be married, they can be married to their work, for example, they can have other situation, they can have, a child, for example, or their work can be their child, they can have some type of other issue that is currently at play here. But what is happening is basically you are being very envious, or your person being very envious of you. The energies can be reversed here, remember that, so do fit as it resonates. It feels like there is a lot of envy or jealousy about the other here. This other can be whatever, the Lacanian other. So it's just the other in terms of the other relationship, the other being, the other energy, the other soul. I'm just going to hold this carnelian here for some stabilization. But yeah, that's what's currently happening here. Then we have revenge. I feel like with the revenge, there has been a wrong here that should be righted, or that has not yet been righted. So it feels like this overall feels like this has a lot of karmic baggage on itself, especially this revenge card. It feels like, you know, someone did the other person wrong, and there is this need to reciprocate that wrong. There is this need to exchange energy, to balance it out, to create harmony between both of you once again. This is a strong energy. I won't cry for you, like I won't grieve this. You don't deserve me to cry for you here. You betrayed me. It's that type of feeling. You betrayed me here. And it's a type of feeling where you might even be obsessed, or your person here might be obsessed with this situation. If it's a karmic situation, it feels like you're both going to somehow be obsessed with it. It's about, you know, not being able to release it completely. It's about, it's still sort of weighing on you. This karmic balance, this karmic imbalance. It's sort of a strong like baggage energy. And it's like, oops, wow. Yeah, it's a strong baggage energy that's not facilitating communication with this clear, beautiful aqua quartz here. It's not facilitating truth to be spoken, or it's what is facilitating is basically a masquerade here, not being true to yourself, not being true to the other person. While at the same time, it does feel like there is this type of nakedness between the two of you, like you two can see into one another. God, this like, I swear guys, this is such a complex situation that you are dealing with here, because it feels like, yeah, you can see into one another very beautifully. With this naked before the stars, I'm getting like you two have a beautiful connection, but there is so much around this connection that's distorting it, putting it completely out of balance. And it feels like the interactions between the two of you might have been just strongly triggering in any direction. So, you know, that's going to resonate differently for both of you, or for each one of you. What has been triggering here is, it has triggered revenge, it has triggered envy, jealousy, it has triggered obsession, not being able to stop thinking about this person. It has triggered this sense of pride. No, you don't deserve me. No, I won't cry for you. How dare you? That type of feeling here, you know, it's that sense of almost like hate for the other person, while the same there is so much love here with this energy. And it's like a triumph of life. It's basically this whole connection. What has come out of this, it's like the triumph of lies, because we are not being willing to be like 100% honest. We are not willing to be 100% vulnerable. We have these blockages at play, egos at play, envies at play. It's almost like this whole situation, it's almost like, you know, the 6 sins all in one group. It's like you guys have gone through the whole Christian sinology here. Yeah. And yeah, the triumph of lies. I feel like there has not been honesty here in this connection, which has led to more obsessive thinking, overanalyzing, which is maybe even now leading to revenge, you know, feeling like you have to make this right type of energy, feeling jealous, feeling envy, feeling like, no, I won't forgive you, you don't deserve me, things like that. Very, very strong energy here, you guys. Let's maybe give you guys now some other cards to balance this energy out a little bit. So let's see, what do we want to use? What do we want to balance this out with? Yeah, we're going to be using tarot. We're going to be getting some more information about this person through tarot, but that's overall the energy that I'm picking up in this connection. It's like there has been a lot of denial. There might have even been gaslighting here, you know, this person telling you that what you're feeling is not right, which has created this polarity here, the triumph of lies. Yeah, it just feels like there has not been enough honesty, or there has been a strong sense of denial in this connection and not trying to understand the other person. So lack of intimacy. Overall, a lot of narcissistic energy is coming through, but at the same time, there is a lot of love shared. So when I say narcissism, it's basically not fully trying to understand the other person's perspective and encompass that into your own worldview. So it's almost like I'm right, this is wrong, and you're not trying to understand why it might this be meaningful or valuable for this perspective and vice versa. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see now into your person what's going on here. So let's see what's happening, please. Spirit, please, for group number 3 here, what's happening in their person's life at the moment. So what's happening here for group number 3, please, Spirit, for group number 3. Okay, we have the universe. Okay, I feel like your person is going through a major transformational period. With the universe here, I'm getting like this might be a dark night of the soul for your person. Like this is, they are transforming all of this. The energy here is that all of this darkness, this has elicited a great deal of healing for them and for you. Like you went through so many stages of grief, so many stages of anger, so many stages of acceptance, and then over and over again it's almost like a Ferris wheel of things repeating themselves, and it has like brought you like even enlightenment for some of you here with the universe. I'm not using that word lightly, but I'm definitely feeling like there has been a strong sense of coming to grips with some parts of yourself, having a lot of healing done, and it feels like your person is going through this currently. They are going through the ups and downs, the shadow, the darkness, the roots, the sky energy. They are trying to find balance within. But at the same time, you know, the shadow is very, very real. Like this energy here, I'm not trying to downplay this. This is all still present, but at the same time there is still light. So it's important to remember, even though we have been focusing strongly on the shadow now, there is a strong light aspect for your person here also. They are trying to better themselves. They're focusing on healing with the universe. They are focusing on being more authentic with naked before the stars. You know, this is something that needs to be taken into account as well. Like they want to be more in contact with their own honesty, with their own truth, as opposed to who they used to be with masquerade here, as opposed to denial and disowning aspects of themselves, aspects of their own desire even here, not being true to you. Yeah, we have temperance, so beautiful card, you know. It's about, again, creating balance. It's about creating resolution. So I feel like your person here is focusing on resolution for the two of you. We have 2 major arcanas already, so this is very strong, potent energy that you two are currently dealing with. We have temperance and we have the 7 of cups here on the bottom of the deck, which is letting me know that this person is focused on thinking up in terms of emotional energy. They are trying to think up scenarios, fantasies that are going to help you two on this road. So what is going to help counterbalance all of this darkness that has been here with love, with light, and with acceptance, and at the same time with acceptance of your own individual perspectives. What is going to create resolution? What's going to create harmony here between the two of you? They are very focused on that. We have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles are here about this person taking this very, very slowly. It feels like they are just very slowly turning on the wheels. It almost feels like these 4 are like wheels, and they're like slowly click, 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 you know, going like that. It's that type of energy, very slow moving. Lord of earthly power. Yes, it's like it's earthly power. It's something that's not going to go away anytime soon. So this clicking, this moving, this healing that your person is trying to bring into this connection, or that you're trying to bring to this connection as well, this is slow moving. It's slowly shifting, but it's slowly moving this towards a more brighter side. It almost feels like you two have unloaded so much, how shall I call this? It's like, you know, when you come to a dirty river and then you jump into it and you create all of this mud uprising. So it feels like that. It's like something happened in this connection. It was triggering. It created a lot of mud uprising. It muddled the water. It created tensions. It created trauma. It created, you know, triggers, causing triggers, etc. And then we have had a clarity. We have had, okay, let's step back. Let's create, you know, some separation here. This is why there's no contact here, because we are willing to bring love and understanding into this connection. We're trying to understand the river. We are trying to understand the lake. What has made it be so muddled? You know, why is it so muddled? And how can we approach this? How can we heal it? How can we allow new life into it? And to basically clean it out. This is what it feels like when you have a very dirty kitchen and you just are thrown into that dirty kitchen, and then you just have to slowly clean it. But it's like slowly cleaning, like you have all the time in the world. There is no pressure here, is what Spirit is saying. And it also does feel like that is currently the energy of your person. I'm also picking up there is a lot of sadness coming through your person. I feel like they are sad for how they have treated you. They are sad for how they have acted. They want to create resolution here. They want to come towards you with the Chariot, with the Ace of Swords, and they want to talk to you about what has been going on for them, how they have approached this, and how they might have acted unfairly towards you. Here is what I'm getting with the Chariot. We have Cancer energy showing up as well. So yeah, I'm also picking up Gemini for some reason. I don't know, just like a glimpse was there. We have Temperance here, but of course the Sagittarius energy also. But there is a wish to communicate. There is a wish to gain clarity. There is a wish to make this right. Like this person, they want to bring love into this situation. Again, they want to have a beautiful bond with you, and they want to appreciate you, and they want to love you. They feel like you are out of reach currently. We have the Empress reverse, and this feels like the divine energy, the divine feminine, for example, is out of reach. It's like the divine masculine doesn't really know what to do in terms of reaching towards this divine feminine, other than try to heal this slowly, step by step. Try to almost like show to the divine feminine that they are again worthy of being accepted, that they are worthy to be let in, that they are worthy to be considered. But yeah, there's still like a lot of shadow here, but there is this understanding, this wish to talk it out, you know. Let's sit down, let's look at each other in the eyes, and let's talk it out. It's that type of energy that I'm picking up here. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups. There is this wish to reconcile, this wish to reconnect, this wish to rekindle the beautiful love that once was in the past. This is like the energy of light, the energy of Lord of Pleasure, the sun, you know, that Leo quality of just having fun with each other, having that childlike passion, playfulness, childlike connectedness, you know. It's about just having fun with each other once again, and having that ability, sharing love again. I'm getting you guys some Lover's Oracle now. I'm just very drawn to this card group. So let's see. For group number 3, please, Spirit. Maybe 2 more cards. Anything Spirit wants to say, or anything this person wants to share. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, we had, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So if you could do anything, what would it be here? Let's just put this one here. Spirit wants to tell you, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others at this time. All right, so then we have romance here. Cupid's arrow strike. Oh my God, yeah. Cupid's arrow strikes here with romance, and we have twin flames. So yeah, your passion ignites. So things are going to be shifting for you guys. This explains a lot because this is the twin flame energy. This is super intense. As said, I am picking up a lot of love. I am also picking up a lot of shadow. And you know, the twin flame is often the energy which, you know, your counterpart is going to open all of the shadow rows for you, and you're going to do the same for them. It's like you're just going to do that. You're just going to trigger each other. But also there's a lot of love that can be shared through this, a lot of healing that can occur through this. Be mindful, however, that, you know, you are not focusing or trying to heal something that is causing you pain here. So don't try to stay in something that is just not benefiting you. Okay, so there is a need to just know when it is good for you and when you should walk away. Even if it's a twin flame, you know, sometimes it's important to walk away for your own well-being, for your own self-love as well. Okay, so it's important to remember that for any of you that have to hear that. But yeah, twin flames, this is your confirmation, you guys. This is a strong twin flame energy. Yeah, let's see if anything else wants to come through here. But Spirit is also saying that love is going to be entering your lives. We have embrace now showing up as well with this beautiful, beautiful card. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Yes, definitely. Through each other you mirror each other, and through that you find the missing pieces. But also love is entering this energy. Love is entering your connection at this time. So it's very beautiful. It feels like, you know, you have gone through the murky, the dark, deep forest. You have gone to the doors of Mordor. You have thrown in the ring. You know, it's that type of energy. You have released this evil. It's like the original sin, you know. It's almost like that. You have released that, and now it is time to reap the benefits of that. It's time to really allow the sun to shine on your connection. Spirit, please. Spirit just wants to show you or tell you that financial health is coming your way. For any of you that need to hear that confirmation, you know, financial health is coming your way, you guys. Financial freedom and financial health. Just a random little message there. So let's see for group number 3, please. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this connection? We have no closure. We have closure. We have closure here happening. This person wants closure. As said, they want harmony again. They want to rekindle the connection. They want balance. But what they want to do is they don't want to rekindle this connection the same way that it was before. They want a new start, which is basically, you know, Cupid's arrow strikes here. Your passion ignites. It's going to start a new thing, a new cycle, but this cycle is going to be much different from what you guys are used to, because it's going to be a lot easier. It's going to be something, you know, you have already learned a lot in this connection. It's going to be just overall focused on healing. So what your person wants, what Spirit also wants in this connection, is for there to be closure of these shadowy aspects, and to just sort of bring in more love, bring in more light, bring in more intimacy and understanding, for there to be healing. So basically a new environment is what's going to happen. This relationship, it's going to rekindle itself in a completely new environment. On one side because you are both changed, but on the other also because this change within the two of you, it's going to in itself create a different environment. I'm just like feeling energy sort of shifting through me as I'm telling you this, and this is very important to remember. Like closure is important here, but closure always means a new start. It's not the end here with closure. Closure is always like the death of something. It's immediately a new beginning of something else. And through this healing occurs. Healing occurs on all levels. Through that healing occurs, but then a new energy comes in, you know, this beautiful embracing energy of love, of kindness, of connection with the 6 of Cups is going to be coming in. And that is in itself, that energy in itself, that beautiful energy here of the Six of Cups, it's going to create healing. So it's not like you're going to have to work hard for this anymore. That in itself is going to create healing for you here. Also focus on animals at this time. For those of you that need to hear this, reconnect with animals a bit more, reconnect with nature as well. So let's see, let's get you one last card, please, here, Spirit. Okay, no, we have truth. Yeah, truth is going to be a big part of this connection moving forward. I'm being low on time a bit, so I quickly want to just give you one card of guidance here. So Spirit, please, for group number 3, please, what type of guidance do they need to hear? Thank you. We have the Meanie. Okay, this is the card of awakening. This one has been with us on a recent video already, so if you're watching this, you do need a reminder maybe. So the Meanie here, the Meanie is basically a card of awakening. It is saying you are resisting your awakening at this time. At this point in time, you're particularly resistant and closed down, and so now it's time for a wake-up call for the universe. So you need to consider and ask yourself a couple of questions. So why am I keeping or being attached to the negative part in my life currently? What need am I meeting by keeping something negative in my life at this time? What don't I want to get better or improve this situation? What do I not want other people or this person in particular to know about me? What am I trying to hide or deny? So what in my life is worth suffering for example? Why am I not doing the things I know I should be doing, and so on. It's also important to remember, if I weren't scared to admit to it, what would I admit to myself that I already want, or that I really want? Okay, this card is liberating. It's also very painful to draw, but I feel like you guys are ready to deal with this. It suggests that we must awaken to our true selves and our true desires if we are to live a life that's worth living. And it demands that you admit what you want to yourself. It also demands that you admit to the ways that you are preventing yourself from what you want and why. So this is your guidance here, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting with me. I said I'm very low on time, so thank you for watching. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you to all of our guides and spiritual teams here for guidance and for clarity as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, my beautiful group number 3. As the YouTube mantra goes, if you want to book a personal tarot reading, all the information is in the description box below this video. Make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for sharing your beautiful energy with me today. I hope this reading was helpful. Let me know how it was for you in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys what you thought and how it resonated for you. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and I'm hoping to connect with you soon in another one of my videos. Bye, loves. Mwah.